following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019, one of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start, will have a massive impact on how things play out. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the field, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up fourth and long.
On the coverage.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away, and everybody try to chase you down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
The
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the gate, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Oh, he's got Jones' hit. He fumbles it. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Little off-center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to get it into Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they... Stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch. A whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Another throw for Mahomes. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Up the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 30. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Chargers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
On the counter, Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
To the air, Mahomes. He's got MHB Wk1. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 10.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got it first to begin the frame. Hall takes it straight ahead. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you take it in the NFL.
At the Chargers' 42-yard line.
They give on second to Hall. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, little lady. Hey, 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. Lights.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Manages 6 yards to begin this one. We got second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. It's going to be brought down at 42. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the
Here's Jones to throw. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And 17 at the 43-yard line.
Design bootleg here. All the left side. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Broncos take over 1st and
Denver
10.
ready for another offensive possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll start this one out with Hall. They'll couple together a yard there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully. They're going to get it forward to their own 45. Putting 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Here's Mahomes now. Gets him on the in route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's their 1st.
Down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to the air, Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen.
Our
Scott?
look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the LA Rams. And this is Dak Prescott. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. This is one of them here. The Cowboys wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Jalen Noel. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Dolphins get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the Raider running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Raiders move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Yellow. 480.
Throwing is Mahomes. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go right side with Hall. Cuts right. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
480. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Charger is 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past. The 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Now it's Jones out the play action. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down throw by Jones. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Coach Schimbecker asked him when he was the head coach. You have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, Coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, Coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his yards on that stat sheet.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 24, Chargers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. I'll set up the screen here for Hall. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountains. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. First and 10 from the 32. They go play action. It's Mahomes. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
15.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. But when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that has stayed one play ahead of their defensive foes. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49.
Here's Jones. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Fights his way through a tackle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 8-yard line.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Forced out to his right. And he's going to have the Los Angeles